Remember that time you swore you left your keys on the kitchen counter, only to find them in your purse? Our memories are not perfect recordings of the past. They're more like delicate sculptures, susceptible to change and distortion over time. Imagine a potter molding clay. That's how easily our memories can be shaped and reshaped. This malleability isn't always a bad thing. It allows us to learn, adapt, and update our understanding of the world. However, it also makes us vulnerable to a fascinating phenomenon known as the misinformation effect. The misinformation effect occurs when exposure to misleading information after an event alters our memory of the original event. Think of it like this. You witness a car accident. Later, you hear someone say the car ran a red light, even though it didn't. You might incorporate this false detail into your memory, believing you saw something you didn't. This happens because our brains constantly try to make sense of the world. When we encounter new information, we try to fit it into our existing schemas, even if it means tweaking our memory slightly. Unfortunately, this can lead to inaccurate recollections, especially when the misleading information is persuasive or comes from a trusted source. One of the pioneers in misinformation effect research is psychologist Elizabeth Loftus. Her groundbreaking experiments in the 1970s demonstrated the power of suggestive questioning on eyewitness testimony. In one famous study, participants watched a film of a car accident. Afterwards, some were asked, how fast were the cars going when they smashed into each other? While others were asked the same question with the verb hit instead of smashed. Those exposed to the word smashed were more likely to recall seeing broken glass at the scene, even though there was none. Loftus's research sent shockwaves through the legal system, highlighting the fallibility of eyewitness accounts and the potential for misinformation to taint justice. Real-world implications, from courtrooms to social media. The misinformation effect has far-reaching consequences, extending beyond the courtroom. In today's digital age, we're bombarded with information from countless sources, making it, well, challenging to discern fact from fiction. Social media, with its rapid-fire news cycle and echo chambers, can be a breeding ground for misinformation. A fabricated story shared on Facebook, a misleading headline tweeted by a political pundit, all can influence our memories and shape our perceptions of events. Combating misinformation, safeguarding our memories. So how do we protect ourselves from the misinformation effect? While we can't make our memories foolproof, we can adopt strategies to become more discerning consumers of information. First, be wary of leading questions or information from unreliable sources. Second, seek out multiple perspectives and cross-check information before forming an opinion. Finally, be aware of your own biases and how they might influence your memories. By cultivating critical thinking skills, we can become more resilient to the subtle influences of misinformation and safeguard the integrity of our memories.